Okay.
Hello, 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 and that's the wrong scene. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Friday Night Live, Season 5, Episode 9. This is the last episode, but of course, after this, we're going to do the 10th episode, which we do every season, which is Best of Friday Night Live, where we pick one song that we, as a FNL team, felt that the artist, this was the song that was the best out of the lot, and we feature that. So that's going to be next Friday, and we finish the season 5 with next Friday. We take a 3 to 4 weeks break, and then we start a brand new season with a new artist. So welcome everybody, who's joined us in the stream. Thank you so much for coming in. I know it's a beautiful Friday evening. Luckily, it's not raining in Bangalore, but the weather is really beautiful. And if you're in mood for some really amazing rock and roll music, then my friends, you're at the right spot at the right time. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this artist, and the artist name is DAYVE. DAYVE is how he would like to call himself, which I think is already fashionable. But more important, very talented kid, extremely talented. And I want to tell you a story about how I met Dave, right? So we were talking to Vishal, one of the artists, and he said, "Hey, dude, I have a friend called Dave. He's really amazing. And do you want to try and see if he fits the bill with Friday Night Live?" I said, "Okay, yeah, sure, man. Can you send me some of his songs on Spotify?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And then when I was looking through his Spotify list, it's like, I mean, I had to keep scrolling through because he's produced so many songs with so many different artists. And I was like, man, who's this kid, and what's he up to? And so I thought, okay, let me call him up. And then yesterday he came over, and we did talking about music, life, and artist, and whatever. And in between, we tried to do some music as well. And I tell you guys, he is just brilliant. I mean, at that age, if he has that kind of talent, and I hope that he continues pursuing music, so I can already imagine how he would be during his later years. But then again, music is not for everyone, but whoever has this gift, they have to really cherish it, nourish it, and bring it forward. And this artist has definitely done that at this young age. Let me have the pleasure of introducing the star of the evening, Mr. Dave. Hello, Dave.
Thank you so much, Nadeem. That was a really nice introduction.
Yes, please tell a hi to the audience.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining in this evening. And yeah, I just hope you enjoy the music that I play. And I mean, that's the most I can say. So yeah, I just hope you just guys have fun. And I'll be playing a lot of my originals and a few new stuff that I haven't released yet. So that's going to be fun. So yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for joining in.
Thank you for accepting the offer. And
Thank you for having me.
well, pleasure is ours. And as you can see behind me, there are a few of his friends who've come over.
Right.
Okay, I need to move. So first of all, that's the mom.
Yeah,
You can see. Yeah, hello, auntie. And then so that's Amog with the guitar. He's just like chilling out here in the control. And this is Mr. Pintu, who's Dave's really good friend, and he's come here, to support him or to listen to his music, and this is just amazing, Dave. What a way to start.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, without any further ado, we have lots to talk about.
Yes.
What's your age? Why music?
Yes.
What your influences are? I have no clue. I have so many questions running around in my head. But you know what? Let's start the evening with a song. So, what's the song? What's your first song going to be?
So the first song that I'm going to play is my debut single, which was called Zero Ground.
Zero count.
And this was the fastest song that I ever wrote when I was 18, and I wrote this under 6 minutes.
Yes.
So I had the tune set and everything in my head, and it was born out of heartbreak. So it was something that I was dealing, and I had to go through a lot of.
At the age of 18.
Yeah, I know that sounds a lot, but yeah, I know there are people just like laughing behind the screens, but like it happens to the best of us.
Sure, man.
But things like that is what inspires musicians,
Absolutely.
and you have to dig deep to like get there. But the thing that was funny about is I kind of had this idea for having ground zero, that when there's an explosion or an earthquake or something,
Right.
you call the epicenter as ground zero, but
Yeah.
it couldn't fit into a song. So I was like, hey, why not just call it zero ground?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
this is zero ground. I hope you guys like
This is Zero Ground. So all set, Friday Night Live, episode 9, season 5, with the versatile, the young, the chirpy Dave. Take it away, Dave, in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Scrolling down on my phone, got these photos of you and me, looking at them so confused. Was I even happy then? I look at my smiling it and wonder where it went. Don't rush into this, I said to myself. You get broken 'cause they're all the same. Guess I asked for too much, I just gave it all away. And each time you said I love you was just a lie to walk away. My world wasn't perfect, but now you burned it to the ground. Scared, alone, and torn apart. Now I stand here in zero ground. I stand here in zero ground. Zero ground, zero ground, ground, zero ground. Sitting here all alone, watching everyone pass me by, trying to find your face in them. I realize the world still moves on without you here. Can't seem to ever let you go. Don't rush into this, I said to myself. You get broken 'cause they're all the same. Guess I asked for too much, I just gave it all away. And each time you said I love you was just a lie to walk away. My world wasn't perfect, but now you burn it to the ground. Scared, alone, and torn apart. Now I stand here in zero ground. I stand here in zero ground. Zero ground, zero ground, ground, zero ground. Time goes on and I'm here, don't even know where you'll be. Scars and memories fade away. I think of all that I said, foolish as in love was. My mind and heart so easily played. Don't rush into this, I said to myself. Now I'm broken and you are the same. Guess I asked for too much, I just gave it all away. And each time you said I love you was just a lie to walk away. And my world wasn't perfect, but now you burn it to the ground. Scared, alone, and torn apart. I stand here in zero ground. Zero ground, zero ground, ground, zero ground.
Woo! Wow,
Thank
wow,
you.
wow, wow, wow. That is a beautiful way to start the evening at the age of 18, writing a heartbreak song. I think this definitely deserves another round of applause because
Thank you.
it's not so easy to write at the age of 18 about a heartbreak. Not that you won't have any heartbreaks during that time, but then you're sorting to other substances to
Right,
relieve yourself. But what a song, what a voice, Dave.
Thank you so much. Thank
What
you.
a voice. Like, I'm telling you, there are very few gifted singers who, I don't know, like, it's, I don't know, I'm just fanboying right now. It's a brilliant voice, and what command you have over your vocal, especially the throw that is required, especially for singers, and of course, I want to also talk about the range that you have from low to highs. This is just brilliant, man.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. You've carved out a very beautiful magic, through your first song. A lot of people have joined in, Dave. Just to call out a few people. Of course, there is Vishal.
Hey.
Vishal, thank you so much for joining in, bro. I hope you're doing well. There's Asfia, there's Tausif, and there is Akshay Bhatt who says, "Go, Dave."
Hey, Akshay.
What's up, Akshay? There's, of course, Gandalf, who's joined in. There's Shane Mathai. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Shane. It's my cousin.
Is this the same cousin?
No.
No. Okay. No, we were talking about. No. Why are you guys laughing? Because we were talking something serious. Because one of his cousin is actually a Grammy-winning artist.
Right.
Yeah. She collaborated. She was on Voice of
America. The
Voice of
season
America.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so it's like as if the music runs in the family, I guess. Yes, Shane Mathai says, "Superb voice, trained very hard, proud of you."
Thank you, Shane. Thank you.
Daniel Mathai is here.
That's my brother.
Bro, what's up, Daniel? How are you doing, man? He says that we all get to zero ground sometime in life. Heartbreak, loss of loved one. If you haven't experienced it, lucky you. True. And he says, love the strumming on the guitar, bro.
Thanks, man.
Wow, it's amazing, Dave. So let's talk a little more about your music, right?
Yes.
So, we know that you've released so many songs on Spotify, but let me take you down memory lane. So, when's the first time you felt like, hey, music is calling me, or I can sing? Like, talk us through your journey as a child. Not that you are any older now, but still.
Right. So I think this all started when I was about 5 or 6,
Right.
and I was in kindergarten, and I didn't know I could sing. But we had like auditions for a choir that was going on,
Right.
and school choir. And I remember this particular teacher of mine. Her name is Mrs. Bernard, and
Bernard.
shout out to her.
Yeah.
So she just like walked into the principal's office, and she had me in her hand, and she just pointed to me, and he said, "This guy can sing."
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't know about it. And then fast forward about 3 years later, I was 9 years, and I was performing at one of these school events, which was like into school. And I realized when people were singing back to me, that was something that I really wanted for life.
Right.
Like people to sing my songs, or any song for that matter. To sing them back to me so that I couldn't hear myself in that kind of a manner.
Right.
So I think there the dream started, and
Yeah.
I started doing covers, and I think 14 years I started writing.
14 years.
Yeah, I was 14 when I started to write my own stuff. So fast forward,
And just me being me myself, what's your age now?
I'm 23.
23.
Right.
23 again.
Right, 23.
Okay. Just to confirm, I think if I'm right, I think you might be the youngest artist who's been featured in Friday Night Live so far.
Oh wow.
Yeah. If I'm right, if I've got my stats right, yeah, looks like it. But that's amazing, Dave. You know, the talent
Thank
that you
you.
have, and the way you write songs, your voice is just mesmerizing.
Thank you so
But
much.
then we'll talk a little more about your influence, because writing songs, or picking up a guitar and saying, okay, you know, let me just write about this, definitely has a lot of influences about music that you've
Right.
heard, that you've experienced. But before that, let's have you play another song for us.
Right.
What would that be?
So this is a song that a friend of mine wrote. It's
Okay.
called Change of Pace, and he gave it to me for my fifth album, basically. And he was like,
Okay.
"Hey, this sounds more like your song, so why don't you keep this?"
Right.
And I had asked him what's the the whole theme of the whole
Right.
song, that because
Right.
you have to have a theme when you write
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he basically said that, hey, we were stuck in lockdown for like 3 years, 2 years, like
Right.
that. So
Right.
we stayed behind doors and we watched the entire world pass us by.
Correct.
So it was a scary moment, and it felt relieving when the lockdowns were just like lifted, and like
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
came
Yeah.
back to a normal.
Yeah.
So it kind of, I think this song embodies everybody's emotions of like the fear of being trapped inside just
Right.
one entire room for like a long time, a long period of time. So yeah, this is Change of Pace.
Change of pace, guys. There it is. Dave striking the right chord this evening. Take it away, Dave, in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Too afraid to kill the noise, afraid that the silence will get the best of me. A threat in a place of comfort. I know I'm not the only one who can cope with this. Been led into the dark, too far gone, alone with my thoughts. And I don't like it, so I wait for the rain. Step out just to feel something, a little change of pace. Watching things unravel through a window, a struggle to maintain harmony. Stay strong, it will pass. But how long do I want to? Seasons change, months gone behind closed doors, and all we can do is watch and wait. Been led into the dark, too far gone, alone with my thoughts. And I don't like it, so I wait for the rain. Step out just to feel something, a little change of pace.
Wow, Dave. Wow. Yeah, that was really beautiful, man.
Thank you.
That's for me. What worked is a little change of pace. You know, the melody line is superbly done,
Right.
and the way you sang it was just brilliant.
Thank
I mean,
you.
there is an inert, I would say, a sadness, if you will, in your voice, which comes across especially when you're attempting these songs,
Right.
and which basically transcends you, to listen to more. This is just amazing, Dave.
Thank you. Thank you so
This
much.
is just brilliantly done. But let me ask you this, right? Uh, Composing all of these things, it must have come through, certain legends that you follow,
Oh,
and
definitely,
right.
definitely.
So why don't you name a few of your influences?
So the biggest, I think, were all the pop legends, and I think the credit goes all to my mum. So, this happened like when I was like in kindergarten and like, junior school and stuff like that. So summer holidays, we would be free.
Right.
And we had these boom boxes that were like twice the size of me at that time.
Yeah, yeah.
And we had two of them. And my mom would have this big amplifier that she would just like blast like Queen and Madonna,
Right.
Michael Jackson, David
Right.
Bowie and stuff. So, listening to songs like that, I would get into their mindset, like, what made them stand out from the rest of the crowd?
Right, right.
And what made them the megastars that they are right now?
Yeah.
So, as I kept growing older, I found more artists that I respect and like look up to, so admire their writings.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's, I call it a writing that haunts, from
Yeah.
like that stays in your head, a melody or a line that, find very attractive. So yeah, I think those are my influences and like.
Fabulous. I mean, looks like your mother had a huge part to play, in you listening to, I would say, the right kind of music.
Most definitely,
Right.
definitely, yes.
And that has then now propelled you to do your own stuff, and it's just amazing. It's amazing because generally half of your learning is listening to music, right? The things around you that come up, right? So it's just amazing, to see how much of what you listen, you're actually internalizing it and making it work for your for your compositions
Exactly,
that way.
yeah.
Right, so this is just amazing. Ruhi is here. Hello, Ruhi. How is it going? Yes, it's going well. Richard Mathai says, "Come on, Dave."
Oh, that's my dad.
Oh, hello, uncle. How are you doing? And what a talented son you have. He's just brilliant. He's just rocking the show right now. And yes, he is going to rock it more. So with that note, Dave, what's the next song we have?
So the third one's another original that I think I completed a few days back.
Wow. Okay.
And so I was inspired. I wouldn't say inspired, but I was like at Pico's with friends.
Right.
And
Having Coca-Cola, I assume.
Yeah. So I was just like sitting at the corner, and I kind of zoned out from the entire group, and I was watching like the people walking on the roads, and it was busy, so it was so crammed up. And Koramangala in the night is just so busy. So I kind of got inspired. I wrote this song somewhere in like July, and I kind of completed it a few days ago.
Wow.
So, and I had this idea, this phrase, like, just like people boarding planes, basically.
Right, right.
So, yeah, this was boarding planes.
Boarding planes?
Yeah.
Wow. That's, I already like your songwriting skills, man.
Thank you.
It's very intriguing. Boarding planes, here it is on Friday Night Live. Before I let Dave perform, I see that a lot of new people have joined in. Guys, this is Friday Night Live, produced by Studio 7 Bangalore. We are a studio in Bangalore, production, recording, mixing, and mastering studio. But through that studio, we've started this new initiative called Friday Night Live. We are currently running 5th season, and the last episode of 5th season, and we featured 48th artist is Dave, so these are the different kind of artists that we featured. Please do go check out the YouTube channel, subscribe, and most important, don't forget to follow Dave. If you pull out the description, we have added the social media link as well as his Spotify link, in the description. So please make sure that you follow this great artist. With that, let's rock and roll, man. Take it away in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Everybody wants to get somewhere. Busy streets, busy lights, dreams at home, dreams within their heads, dreams to be something, be someone. You got no clue where you're going. You got no place with a name. And you hold your hand out to every stranger. Just keep burning flames. Everybody wants to get somewhere. Boarding planes to get away. Sad silence is in the air. The turbulence is your only friend. You got no place where you're going. You got no place with a name. And you hold your hand out to every stranger. Just keep burning flames. You got no clue where you're going. You got no place with a name. And you hold your hand out to every stranger. Just keep burning flames. Everybody's burning flames.
Wow, 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 wow.
Thank you.
That was beautiful, man. Looks like your singing skills gets better every song
Oh,
because
man.
a couple of things I liked. I like the writing about turbulence is your only friend because your reference is planes,
Yep.
and then you're saying turbulence is your only friend. Then you're talking about you don't know where you're going because you've just taken I don't know one-way ticket, on the plane, and it's so well written, and what I like about your writing is that it's complete,
Thank you.
right? Like boarding plane is, if it is an analogy to what you want to write, the story is complete, right? When you hear to the songs, this is brilliantly done, and I love those falsetones
Thank
and
you.
the ooze that you have done. I think that was a surprise in the song, and very well done, Dave.
Thank you so
Beautiful.
much.
Suits you so much. Yes, of course. Ruhi says his strumming complements the tune too well. That's true. Daniel Mathai says, okay, there are drums blaring outside here. The show is on full blast on my speakers, says Daniel. Daniel Mathai. I think he's just enjoying everything. I'm so glad.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you are like blasting the speakers because it's a well-produced show. So you have
It
the
is.
ability to blast the speakers as much as possible because that's what we do. And I'm so happy that there's someone who's blasting speakers than listening to it on earphones.
Right.
But then amazing, Dave. This is
Thank you.
going great. Couple of questions, right? So what's your songwriting approach, right? So do you have to imagine and then write, or do you have to recollect a part of memory or something that you experience and you write? So is it both?
So each approach is different every single time. So
Right, right.
even with my fifth album, that was I think the biggest album that I have. So that's each song was approached differently. Like,
Right.
some I had to tap down into like feelings
Right.
and past memories. Some I had like the melody in my head, but there was no words to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there was some where, a friend pitched in like, a guitar chord or something, and he was like, hey, why don't you just try singing along to this, try
Yeah.
making something out of this.
Yeah.
And things, each approach is different, and sometimes you have to imagine stuff also.
Right. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
there's my friend Pintu sitting out there is we had this song called California State of Mind, actually.
Yeah.
So I've never been to California, so it's kind of imaginary stuff where you actually think about, and you write stuff, and that's
Yeah.
I think the best part about songwriting is that you can paint a world that nobody has ever been to.
Yeah.
And
not even yourself. to
Right,
be
right.
honest.
Not even
Sometimes-
ourselves.
Sometimes.
So,
yeah.
it's nice to like paint stuff like this where
Yeah.
you can find an escapism, into that kind of reality where you can just forget about everything and just go into the zone with that.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, I like a lot of songs that you have released, and of course, one of them that you're not playing in this set is "Return to Saigon." It's a brilliant song. But then again, there are so many to choose from, guys.
Right.
There are like I don't know if you please go click a Spotify and you will see the number of songs that he's released. Collaborating with so many artists, he's like, I don't know. You probably might get lost on his playlist.
True.
But yeah, I mean, there's already a request from Richard Mathai. He says, sing Spanish Ice.
Oof.
Maybe,
Sorry, Dad.
maybe if we have the time, we'll try to fit it in. But we'll see. What's the next song, Dave?
Yeah, so the next one I'm doing a cover, which is one of the biggest pop stars of like 90s, 2000s. And she's someone that I look up to. And, I'm glad that she's free from, whatever conservatorship that she has been through.
Right.
So, yeah, I think this was one of the songs that my mom used to blast, like, at one point in time. And I used to just sing gibberish every time because I never used to get the words right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Baby One More Time was one of the songs.
Baby One More Time, guys. This is a legendary song. Are you serious? This is a thing, a thing of the past, When you listen to Baby One More Time, when I heard it for the first time, I was like, whoa, is this what pop looks like nowadays? And second is, it just brings me back to my memory lane of how big a fan I was of Justin Bieber when he had released his single "Baby Baby," and which was a huge hit. And a lot of my friends were ridiculing me, in that way, saying, "Hey, pedophile, get over it, dude!
Oh,
What the
God.
hell? Why do you want to like Justin Bieber?" But little did they know that I had such trust in this artist who made it really big. And of course,
Right.
Britney Spears is one among them who started her career very early. Brilliant singer, and some of the songs, pop songs that she gave was brilliant. But guys, Britney Spears in Dave's voice, a very famous song. Maybe it might put us to dance as well. Let's see how it goes. So Dave, take it away in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right? Yeah. Oh, pretty baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're out of sight. Yeah, show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now, because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess that I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, the reason I breathe is you. Yeah, you got me flying. Oh, pretty baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. It's not the way I planned. Just show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now, because my loneliness is killing me. And I must confess that I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby. No, oh, baby, baby. Yeah. Oh, baby, baby. How was I supposed to know? Oh, pretty baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign.
Wow, Dave.
Thank you.
Wow, man, that was amazing. Thanks to your mom for making you listen to some really good music.
Definitely.
And most important is I don't know, dude, for me, this was like a rock and roll version of the pop song.
Oh, wow.
Imagine like having a drummer and a bass guitarist and a lead guitarist on
that
this
would just
song.
complete the whole thing.
Exactly, right? But man, your vocals, man, is
you. Thank you
brilliant,
so much.
brilliant. I know it's always, let's say, as a singer, difficult to attempt a female, singer's song, right? Because the pitches are generally different, right? That's one challenge you had, and second challenge is that trying to stay really true to the feeling of what Britney had put it out, in this record. I think that came across. I'm so glad that you retained the feel of the song.
Thank you.
And man, and again, talking about the range, it was brilliant, dude.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's talk about a lot of hearts coming your way, for Britney Spears' version of the song. Ruhi singing along. She also says, "Stunning dude." Vedant is here. Hey, what's up, man?
Hi,
How's it
Vedant.
going? Vedant says, "Nice turtleneck." Yeah, nice turtleneck. That's true. Okay. Daniel Mathai says, "Dave, do that cover of Adele."
Adele. I have a set, Dan. Sorry.
Yeah, there are a lot of requests for you.
Right.
Yeah, Gandalf, my brother from US, he says this song was banned in my school.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's so funny, And Vedant says, "I love you, Dave."
Love you too, bro.
Yeah, Daniel says, "Dave, the energy is fire." Rohan Purushottam says, "So proud of you."
Hi, Rohan.
Sup, man, Rohan, how's it going? Ruhi says the song has been recorded in chorus type vocals, multiple voices. Basically, he did it single-handedly. That's true. That's absolutely
Thank you so
true.
much, Ruhi. That means a lot.
Yeah, Ruhi is also a singer. She's a great singer. She was featured in one of the season 5 episodes. And now people are just going crazy about black beaches.
Oof.
Vishal says, "Black beaches, come on."
In time.
In time, Vishal, just hang in there. We have that in the list. And he will sing that song for you. But then again, dude, it's raining beautiful melodies. What's the next song? Can't wait to hear.
So the next song was something that I wrote when I met an old friend. So she had left school like really young, and she had gone to Sweden. And so, she came back recently, somewhere in April, and we kind of talked about how we had plans of hey, we'll grow big and we'll travel the world and this and that, and so many dreams as you would talk as a kid and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was a nice thing to reminiscence in that whole memories and things like that. But also it was how do I say it? It was sad at one point in time. It was very nostalgic, but you knew that you can't do those things anymore.
Yeah.
So we wanted to have fun as kids and go camping and stuff like that. So it never happened. So she went back to Sweden, and I ended up writing the song called "Pretend It's Summer" because we wanted to do the all summer holiday plans and stuff. So
So
yeah,
that's the context, huh? Because I loved the song yesterday when you played it in soundcheck, but then I was wondering why pretend it somehow? Like, what's the
right.
context? But now I get it. I mean, so this is exciting stuff. Let's hear it, dude. Take it away. By the way, people are still writing black beaches on the chat, just so
Wow.
that you know.
Okay.
You know.
You get it, guys. You get it.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun. Take it away, Dave. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
Let's pretend it's summer once again. I'll lay in the backseat of your car as we drive. Remember when we wished to get older? Now all we wanna do is go back. But then the cold came in one night, and all we knew and did went by. So let's pretend it's summer once again. We'll run against the winds and take flight, and I'll begin to rhyme your name with mine. I'll build a tent with you by my side. And with time gone by, we'd know that all we want is to be home in summertime. Yeah, long lost in the world, so much for growing older. Long lost in the world, so much for growing older. So I'll pretend it's summer once again.
Wow, man. Yeah, seriously, this is a once more song, and like Pintu just mentioned, oof, goosebumps activated. That's so true. This is a very, I would say, intimate song, and the way you delivered this,
Thank you.
man, it just activates a lot of goosebumps. So truly. Yeah, yeah, and because the writing is so simple, right? Where he's talking about, hey, let's just pretend that this existed, that existed, and of course it's cold outside, but let's pretend it's summer. So they're all beautiful lines and brilliantly sung.
Thank you.
I think the song, this particular composition has a lot of surprises to offer, especially from a vocal rendition perspective,
Right.
because it just goes off soft and then moves up again.
Right.
So that's where I want to ask you. So let's ask you a very, very important question. Are you a trained singer?
No, definitely not. Not a trained singer at all.
Why do I feel so small today? Sitting.
My mom was actually, she kind of tried sending me for Carnatic vocal classes,
Right.
and it was too disciplined for me to like, I couldn't be so disciplined. I was like, hey, I'm too rowdy for this. I can't do this.
I like that.
So
Yeah.
I think about 2 weeks of classes, I just like told my mom I cannot do this. So she
Yeah.
was like, yeah, it's fine, it's cool. And yeah, I
So
ended up
so
not
all
doing it.
your singing that you have acquired is either by playing in school in choirs or
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
School choirs, a lot
Okay.
of it.
Yeah, yeah, kind of like guessed as much because the notes that the way you hit the notes is so beautiful, and you
Thank
can
you.
you can stay on that note so beautifully, still have that feel, and that's why I was wondering, well, let me just check, if he's trained or not. But for an untrained voice, it's just amazing, dude. It just
Thank you.
blew
Thank
my
you so
mind.
much.
It just blew my mind. Seriously, it's just going somewhere, with this entire evening. But then again, let's move on to the next song. What song do we have, Dave?
Right. So this song was born out of the word "cry about it now."
Mm-hmm.
So the title of the song is also "Cry About It Now." So I kind of had this. I was experimenting on the guitar and just like trying different positions of like the same chord. Like I was
Yeah.
holding a C and like going up the fretboard. And like I was like thinking, hey, this sounds cool. So why not try writing a song about it? And I had the the catchphrase in mind, "Cry about it now."
Right.
So I kind of used that and created a song. I created it halfway, and then at one time when I was going to an open mic to play, I kind of completed it in the auto while I was going. So
Wow.
yeah, I took out my guitar right at the open mic, and then I just played it right there.
Oh.
And yeah, that became the whole the whole structure of the song, and I liked how it turned out.
Yeah, we are eager to listen because each one of your composition is very different, right,
Thank you.
than the other, and thank God for that, because the worst is, where a few of your songs start sounding
The
the
same,
same as
right?
the other, that's like a bummer, dude. But then you're doing great. I think we've so far loved your compositions. Go ahead,
Thank you.
take it away in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Took a breath before I left. Breathe you in with no feelings left. But now you blame it on when there's no other name to call. Just don't cry about it now. Just don't cry about it now. Time moved on, and so did I. No more lies behind hazel eyes, but now cry about it now. Just don't cry about it now. Just don't cry about it now. Just don't cry about it now. But now you blame it all when there's no other name to call. Just don't cry about it now. 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 Just don't cry about it now.
Wow, 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 wow. Dude, that vocals were somewhere else, dude.
Thank you.
This song was brilliant on the higher registers.
Yep,
So
Gets-
controlled, man.
Thank you.
So
I
controlled.
was scared by my voice would crack, but it didn't, thankfully.
Yeah, I never doubted that because you have a very beautiful range and especially the higher registers came out really well.
Thank
It
you
was
so
a
much. Thank you.
stupendous performance. And what really again, worked in the song is the feels of the song. That it really speaks to you. Like Ruhi said on the chat, she said such a beautiful composition. Love
you.
the unexpected note transition.
Ah.
Yeah. Shane Mathai says this song's gonna sound so well in a Bond movie.
Oof. Wow.
Very close to Skyfall, but maybe, yeah, okay, let's see,
Wow. Okay, that's a huge compliment.
Yeah, I
Thanks,
know.
Shane.
Yeah, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing to see, how you are able to transition from one composition to the other and like totally mesmerize us with your compositions. And I again full marks to you on making them and also singing because singing is basically presenting your idea or someone else's idea if you're
Right.
singing for someone else. But that needs to be very strong, and you have a great voice. You have a playback voice, and that kind of translates beautifully. Especially in studios like ours, brilliantly done. By the way, guys, if you love Dave's music, just pull out the description. We have put in his Instagram handle and his Spotify link. So do follow him. He's released a lot of songs with, of course, his partner who's hiding behind me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there he is. So they've done a couple of albums which are out on Spotify. So do check them out. And most important, if you guys are new, this is Friday Night Live. Every Friday we bring in a brand new artist and we go live at 8 o'clock directly from the studio. And if you know artists who are in Bangalore and who want to do the show with us, please ask them to contact us. Our Instagram handles or on our mobile numbers are already there. So maybe we could look into putting them onto a show. And do subscribe to our channel. And most important, guys, enjoy the music by Dave. Dave, what's the next song, dude?
So the next song's a cover, and I love this version a lot because it's not released on Spotify
Yep.
or Apple Music, and I played this to you yesterday.
Yes.
So yeah, I did fall in love with the original version of this, and I was like, wow, the biggest song has an original version that didn't air. So the song.
Yeah, that's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
Yeah, I was also, huh? What? Who's this
See?
artist? BB Rexa.
Right.
Like who the hell? And she's really beautiful. I mean, she's a beautiful song, right?
Right.
But all we have heard is the Eminem Rihanna version,
featuring
which is
Rihanna
we are
version.
talking about Monster,
Monster.
guys. But the original song Monster has been done by another artist whose version Dave is going to play for us.
Right.
Ready, Dave?
Yep.
Take it away in 3, 2, 1, and go.
In the darkest of my nights, a little spark begun to shine. Woke up and I realized imperfection is divine. So this creepy heart of mine that slipped on the line, I know we'll be just fine. And I know this 'cause I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed. Get along with the voices inside of my head. You're trying to save me, stop holding your breath. And you think I'm crazy, yeah, you think I'm crazy. Well, that's nothing. You're oh, oh, oh. You're oh, oh. You're oh, oh, oh. Well, that's nothing. You're oh, oh, oh. You're oh, oh. You're oh, oh, oh. In the blackest of my nights, I'm blazing up my mind. Woke up and I realized imperfection is divine. So this creepy heart of mine that sipped on the line, I know we'll be just fine. And I know this 'cause I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed. Get along with the voices inside of my head. You're trying to save me, stop holding your breath. And you think I'm crazy, yeah, you think I'm crazy. Well, that's nothing. You're oh, oh, oh. You're oh, oh. You're oh, oh, oh. Well, that's nothing. You're oh, oh, oh. You're oh, oh. You're oh, oh, oh. You're oh. I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed. Get along with the voices inside of my head. You're trying to save me, stop holding your breath. And you think I'm crazy, yeah, you think I'm crazy. I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed. Get along with the voices inside of my head. You're trying to save me, stop holding your breath. And you think I'm crazy, yeah, you think I'm crazy. Well, that's nothing. You're oh, oh, oh. You're oh, oh. You're oh, oh, oh. Well, that's nothing. You're oh, oh, oh. You're oh, oh. You're oh, oh, oh. You're oh, oh, oh.
Wow, wow, wow. Dave. What the hell, dude? You're lighting everything on fire, especially with this song. It was just brilliant.
Thank
Just
you.
brilliant. And I'm so glad, like, this is what I wish for, when I meet certain artists like you, that I'm so glad that you didn't go learn music, you know. I'm really glad, because sometimes what happens, again, there are again two sides of the same coin, right? Sometimes some singers need the training, and sometimes some singers are so raw that it's better they don't learn, because it just comes very natural whatever they do. And and also not that your covers, not that you're not good at covers, but personally, I really enjoy your originals. This has a story to tell, and you tell it very beautifully through your compositions and your voice, of course.
Thank you.
And like Ruhi was talking about in the chat, she says, what did she say? Yeah, he has such an amazing projection of voice.
Thank you, Ruhi. Thank you so much.
Philip Mathai says, awesome, Dave. You have really come a long way. Truly proud of you. I've heard most, if not all, of your songs, and they only get better.
Thank you, Philip Uncle.
Philip Uncle, thank you so much for tuning in. Daniel Mathai says, I'm subscribing to Studio 7 for more amazing times like this. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Daniel. This is amazing. And Rohan Purushottam has subscribed. Thank you, Rohan. Thank you, all you lovely people, for subscribing to our channel, and more important, sticking around to listen to Dave's music. He's doing a wonderful job, and we've really enjoyed here. Of course, his partner in crime, Pintu Titus, says, a legend in making. Fire, 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 sitting right behind me. That's so true. I 100% agree, Pinto. And, we have come to the last song
Yeah.
of the evening, if I'm right.
There's two more.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so this song is from an upcoming project that is under production right now. So yeah, I think a few songs have already got exclusives, like Studio 7 exclusives.
Thank you, thank you.
So I mean, I couldn't find a better place to debut new material also. But this song is one of the things that I kind of challenged myself somewhere back in May, and I know it sounds weird, but I challenged myself to write about 5 songs within 24 hours,
Right.
and I ended up writing 6, and I had 3 hours remaining. This was, and I did get a good amount of sleep too. So that was something that I challenged myself with, and I kind of did it really well, and I was surprised by myself. So yeah, this song is called Whispers, in parentheses, Fade Away.
Right.
And yeah, this song is basically just talking about something that you just tell a person, that you just don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to, if you want to leave. If you don't like anything, just say it. You don't have to pretend and
Dude, this is the same song where we jammed up yesterday, and I played you.
No, that was the first one, Zero Ground.
Zero Ground.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, yeah. But yeah, I mean, let's do this. This is Whispers.
Yep.
Right? And let's listen to another composition. Of course, after that, we have the crowd favorite song,
Right.
Black
Beaches.
And we'll end the show with that song. So hang in, guys. Take it away, Dave, in 3, 2, 1, and go.
You don't have to lie to me, baby. You don't need to hide the truth. You don't have to pretend that you're sorry, when all I wanted was you. You come to me still in my dreams, haunting my words in reality. You don't have to lie to me, baby. We'll whisper so loud it could kill. Left me out high and dry, left me wanting more of you. I go back to you every time, when I know it could just be the end. So I stop and take a breath, and I let those whispers inside my head fade away. Now you don't need to pretend that you're sorry, when all I wanted was you. You come to me still in my dreams, haunting my words in reality. You don't have to lie to me, baby. We'll whisper so loud it could kill. Left me out high and dry. time when I know it could just be the end. Left me out high and dry, left me wanting more of you. I go back to you every time when I know it could just be the end. When I know it could just be the end.
Wow, man. Wow, wow, wow. Man, I don't think any of us who listen to you for the first time can ever get tired of listening to you all over again. It's like I don't mind, chilling out another hour, and listening to you. That's the kind of vibe that your composition, that your voice send out to, man.
Thank
This
you
is
so much.
this is brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. May God bless you, and may you keep doing such kind of beautiful music, and get really really better every day, with the
Thank
art
you.
that you have, man. This
Thank
is
you so
amazing
much.
stuff. This is amazing stuff. A lot of compliments pouring in for you. Rohan Purushottam says, a genuinely nice person who is down to earth and has an amazing heart. Musically, what can I say? Words cannot describe how talented he truly is.
Thank you, Rohan. So sweet.
Rohan, my friend, you spoke all the words that I wanted to describe, and I 100% agree with that. Not that I speak any less, but you know what I mean. Ruhi says, you haunt me in my dreams, gave me goosebumps. What a tune, what words, and what a voice.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I
Thank you,
think,
Ruhi.
yeah, and Daniel agrees to that. He says, true that, felt that, Ruhi. Sajid Nair is here. He says, so
Sanjit.
beautiful. Oh,
Hi,
sorry,
Mr. Walter
Sanjit.
Brown.
Sanjit. Sanjit. Yeah, Sanjit Nair.
Hi, Sanjit.
Hey man, what's up? How's it going? So he says, so beautiful, Dave. Yes, and Gandalf, my brother, he says, I'm waiting for the. He calls it the racist song because it's called Black Beaches.
Oh
But
my God.
but I don't think it has anything to do with
Yeah,
with
it's
any
nothing
form of
with race.
exactly.
Thankfully.
Yeah. But then again, guys, we are artists. We can write about anything. And it doesn't matter. And what the hell are you guys
I
laughing
have
at?
no idea. I can't hear. No, no, no,
No,
no, no.
no, no.
It's beaches. I'll give you an explanation. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
there's a common misconception of the word beach is being misinterpreted. So with the obvious word.
Yeah.
But Iceland has a lot of black sand, on the
Yeah.
shores. So for me, when I wrote this song, I was 18 at that time, and for me, it was more like I kind of had this. How do I say this, like an epiphany of sorts. So it was more like I was standing on this black sandy shore, and the waves were like so pure white that it felt like it was washing off the memories of the person that I wrote the song about. And it was with every wave I could feel getting lighter, and I was finding a new version of myself.
Right.
And so I wrote this 2018. I gave this to my band in 2020 during the pandemic, and we
Right.
were all like separate ways. I was in a different state altogether. They were in different states. So it was kind of confusing. So we kind of wanted to push the band ahead, and I gave this to my band. We released this, and the next year our band split. So,
Right.
I was
That's
like,
the story of every band, I guess.
right, and I played this at an open mic, and everyone seemed to love this, and it started getting annoying to me because I was getting a request like every single open mic,
Right,
like, hey,
right.
play back Black Beaches, please. And it kept going on, and I was like, finally, you know what? Hey, that I'm tired of giving my band's Spotify link to like go listen to the song.
Yeah.
I'll re-record it.
Good.
And today is the official release of the EP. By the way, it dropped at 12 at midnight.
Yes,
And
yes.
it has about 4 different versions of the same song.
Wow. That's amazing. That's
Right.
amazing.
So, and yeah, I don't want to toot my own horn, but we're currently at number 22 on the rock charts in India.
Whoa, that's
which was so
amazing.
surprising to me, by the
That's
way.
amazing. I mean, it doesn't surprise us. You can be still surprised. It's fine.
I freak out every moment. I think my
I
mom
mean,
knows
come
best.
on. You have such a great talent. Your voice is so, mesmerizing, right? Why the hell wouldn't you be on top charts, man?
No, I mean, like, you grow up listening to legends like Pink Floyd and like, like metal artists like Megadeth and Iron Maiden and AC/DC and stuff like that. And to find your project going higher than them or
No, I,
charting
I,
higher
I
than them.
I absolutely understand that feeling that you're going through, and you should go through that feeling. We are just telling you why we are not surprised. That's about it. You should be surprised, and you should try to figure out and pinch yourself and see whether is this even reality.
Right,
There
true.
is a schoolboy who started, singing in the choir in school has actually come down to the stage where his album is ranked 21. Next to Metallica is what he's.
Right,
That's on Apple Music, right?
right.
So yeah, man, you should be surprised, but at the same time, you should be pleasantly surprised. you know.
True.
But brilliant stuff, guys. This is the last song we have.
Black Beaches.
Black
Yes.
Beaches. What a beautiful thought. I'm really excited to listen to this. And I think a lot of people had requested this song. And of course, the Spanish Eyes song, which, maybe one verse, if you can somehow fit in later after the song, I think some of the people will be really happy.
I don't know if I can play the guitar for that,
But it's okay, even the vocals is
Yeah.
fine. But at least one verse so that, because a lot of people have requested Spanish Eyes.
Right.
So first, let's get a
Black
taste of
Beaches,
Black
yes.
Beaches. Yeah? Take it away in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Black beaches, water white, feet in the sand, I dream away. Water gushing up my feet, a new person with every tide I feel. Wash me away, I cry to the sea. Take all the memory I wish to keep. You were a good thing, I know, 'cause good things never seem to last. Blue sky, clear, clean, sun so bright to make me lean. Eyes hurt staring up, oh, heartache and faded love, tide after tide I created. I wish not to be alone in it, but it washed you away, and somehow that was everything. Oh, 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 Black beaches, water white. Black beaches, water white. Black beaches, water white. Black beaches, water white. Oh, water white. Thank you.
Wow, Dave. Dave, no wonder Black Beaches is requested the most, on the chat today at Friday Night Live because it is wonderfully written.
Thank you.
Beautiful analogy to the ocean and the beaches and the tides.
Right.
And I remember another artist, Praveen Alva, he had written something very similar, in Tulu,
Right. Right.
where his analogy was also the ocean,
Mm-hmm.
and the ocean comes and hits, and it takes away a part of the sand from the shore.
Right.
So he had used that to describe life, but this is your version is also amazing, man.
Thank you.
Amazing,
Thanks
amazingly
so
done.
much.
Beautiful thought, and a lot of people going crazy again. Daniel Mathai says, Dave got some amazing group of talented buddies. Well done, guys.
Thank
Yes,
you.
a
Thank
big
you.
shout out to all those beautiful people who have collaborated together with Dave and produced. Of course, one among them is right behind
Bindu.
me, Pinto, and many more people out there. Guys, amazing. Keep doing, keep at it, keep producing, keep putting music out there for people like us to listen. And of course, there is Geeta Mary.
That's my mom.
Oh, that's your mom. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Oh God.
She was saying, "I'm so lucky to have an artist in my home." I would like to say that, Auntie, it's you're the reason for him to be the artist.
True.
So
True.
he is so lucky to have a mom like you who's inspired him, who's pushed him, and made him listen to the right goddamn music, so he can actually do some great music. So credit goes to you, Auntie. What a beautiful thing you've done with your son. It's amazing. Gladys Loganath says, great singing.
That's my aunt. Yes. Hi, Gladys
Hello.
auntie.
Hello, Auntie. Thank you for tuning in. Ruhi says, dude, how does he come up with such tunes? Taken, taken aback by the tune itself. It hits the feeling home even harder than just lyrics. Well done, Dave.
Wow. Thank you, Ruhi. Oh my God, that's a huge compliment.
Yeah, I mean, she's an amazing singer herself. She's really good. She's from Bombay. She had come all the way from Bombay to
Wow.
Bangalore just to do the show with us this season. So please do check her out. Of course, there's Vishal who says, Nadeem, please check out Spanish Eyes later when you can. The produced version is on Spotify, and this is our most favorite Dave song. That reminds me, Dave. I think we all need at least
Yes.
one verse of the Spanish Eyes, because it's been most requested song.
Check.
And yeah, why don't you just sing at least one verse for the audience? They're gonna really enjoy. Yeah.
Yep.
Take it away. This is, guys, for all of you who had requested. I know that I think I know at least 6 people, and if I
I
can
mean, this is
recollect.
acapella, so they're going to be very disappointed because they would expect this
That's okay.
version.
Getting something is better than getting nothing. So
Right.
that's the equation right now. So take it away, Dave, in 3, 2, 1, and go.
She's got brown hair with golden ends, perfect eyes that glow like glitter. She isn't someone I would compare. She isn't someone I'd compete with. I know this wouldn't make her care. I dream about you when I sleep, but you're the only one she gets to keep. I pray those Spanish eyes keep you just the way that I would do. I pray your Spanish love be true, and it'll never make you blue. 'Cause it's clear to me that my love for you was never found. So I let it go and leave it be, and I pray the Spanish eyes you see.
Thank you.
Wow, Dave, that was super brilliant. It takes a lot to sing in the pitch and in the tune, without any harmonic instrument giving you the pitch. and you did a great job. I can only imagine how good the song is because just listening to the voice, the
Thank you.
mesmerizing voice that Dave has is bloody brilliant, and
Thank you so
you're a
much.
rock
Thank you.
star, dude.
Oh,
You're a
thank you.
rock star. It was amazing. Yes, guys, that's Spanish Eyes. Do check out the song on Spotify. Do follow Dave on Instagram. All you guys, wonderful guys who've been a part of Friday Night Live, thank you so much. We had great fun with Dave.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining.
Yes,
Thank you, Nadeem, for like hosting this and being a platform for like every single artist that you can bring.
yes.
48th, but still feel like I'm like doing this like for like the greatest thing right now.
Yeah. I can understand the feeling, but trust me, as part of Friday Night Live team, we take great pride in our artists. The 48 artists that we have featured in 5 seasons, we love each and every artist whom we have featured. But most important, Dave, thank you so much for accepting the offer of coming in and
Definitely,
doing the
most
show.
definitely. Thank you.
And this is brilliant. And you also have your entourage sitting here who have come
Yes,
to
great
support
people.
you. And thank you, Auntie, and thank you, Pinto, for coming in. And as a part of Friday Night Live team, I would like to thank you again, for accepting the offer and coming and doing the show. You were brilliant. May God
Thank you.
bless you. Keep doing a lot of music together. And there's more that everyone can achieve through music, and we can only wish that you go miles and places. And
Thank you.
thank you each and every one who've tuned in tonight, for Friday Night Live. This is Friday Night Live season 5, episode 9, and we complete this season this Friday. But next Friday we're going to do Best of Friday Night Live season 5, where, like I mentioned before, we're going to pick the FNL team is going to pick the song that each artist, according to us, gave their best, and we're going to play that for you throughout the show next Friday. So do tune in for Best of FNL. And if you know any artists who are in Bangalore who want to do a show with us and who are really talented, who fit the bill, do hit us. Let them know that we're doing a show, and we can then take over from there. But that's all we have from Studio 7 Bangalore. This is Friday Night Live. This is Nadeem Khan signing off. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. And Dave, love you, bro.
Thank
Love
you.
you.
Love to.
Take care, guys. Everyone. Ciao, ciao. Have a nice weekend. Bye.